Hello children, today we will study the fourth chapter of your English conversation, that is being late. You know, when we get late anywhere, like if we are going school, we get late, somebody is going to office, they get late, somebody is going for a meeting, they get late. So there can be many reasons for being late, no? So this is all about that, how you are telling that you are late and how someone is asking the reason for your coming late. Deepak, may I come in, madam? Teacher, yes, you may. Deepak, good morning, madam. Teacher, good morning, Deepak. Why are you late for school today? Deepak, my bus got stuck in a traffic jam. Teacher, okay, go to your seat and make sure you are punctual in future. So what reason does Deepak give? That his bus got stuck in a traffic jam because there was a lot of traffic on the road, and because of the traffic jam he could not reach to school in time. Then teacher says okay, and also warn him that this time I excuse you, but next time you should be punctual. Punctual means you should be in time to school. Then next conversation between Manoj and the teacher. Manoj, may I come in, madam? Teacher, yes, come in. Good morning, madam. Good morning, child. Why are you so late for school today? Madam, I had to go to a doctor. Now what is his reason? His reason is that he had to go to a doctor. Why? What happened? Is everything all right? Now teacher is asking the reason why he has to go to a doctor early in the morning. Madam, I left for school in time. On my way, I saw a puppy crying. When I went close to him, I saw his legs were bleeding. So what did Manoj tell? That he has means he was all in time, he was about to reach the school in time, but what happened on the way? He saw a puppy. Puppy means means kid of a dog. So puppy was crying on the road. So seeing the puppy crying, he was a little anxious, so he went close to puppy and he was watching him. What happened? Then what did he see? He saw that there was the puppy's leg was injured, there was bleeding, blood was coming out of his leg. Turn your page. Teacher says, how sad. Then what did you do? Manoj, my uncle is a vet and lives nearby, so I took him there. So teacher also got anxious over that. So sad that the puppy's leg was injured. Then what did you do? He said that his uncle was a vet. Vet means veterinary doctor, the doctor who looks after the animals. So he took the puppy to his uncle who was a veterinary doctor. What did your uncle say? Teacher asked. He examined the puppy and said that it is a minor injury. Then he said that his uncle examined means he checked the puppy and he said that it is a minor means small injury, so he will be okay. Where is the puppy now? Then Manoj says the puppy is in the veterinary hospital under my uncle's observation. Obviously he could not bring the puppy to school, so it is at the veterinary doctor's means hospital only, and my uncle is looking after the puppy. That's very kind of you, Manoj. In fact, everyone should be kind to animals. The teacher was very happy the way Manoj treated the animal. This shows how kind Manoj was and his love for the animals. And teacher also told other students also that we all should be very kind to our to the animals and we should look after the animals. So that is all for chapter 4. Let's also see chapter 5, children, that is summer vacation. There's a conversation between brother and sister about the summer vacation where they want to go. So brother says, Tina, during the summer vacation, we may not go to our native place. Native place means where one belongs to, the parents' home or where they means their grandfather or grandmother lives. That is the native place. Sister, that's okay, but where are we going? Brother, Dad wants to go to some hill station. Where does his dad wants to go to a hill station? Brother, sister, thank God, it's good. Aren't you glad? Sister said that's a good thing that we are going to a hill station. Aren't you glad? Glad means happy. Yes, I am. I hope he will take us to Shimla, to our uncle's big bungalow. Then the sister is making a guess that they might go to Shimla because there's a big bungalow of their uncle. So they might go there. I don't want to go there, but her brother doesn't want to go to Shimla. Sister, why? What's your problem? Brother, I don't like Shimla. Moreover, I don't want to stay in that ghostly bungalow. He says, give the reasons why he doesn't want to go to Shimla, because he doesn't like Shimla, and he finds his uncle's bungalow as a ghostly. He's like big bungalow where ghosts are there. He finds it scary. You are a coward. You are afraid of ghosts. Then his sisters make a mockery of his for brother. He says that you are coward, that you are means getting scared of the ghost. There's nothing like ghost, we all know. Yes, I am. Last time when we went to Shimla, I didn't enjoy it at all. He said he's talking about his previous experience when they went to Shimla last year. They did not enjoy the visit. He means actually, at least he did not enjoy the visit at all. Don't you want to be away from Delhi's heat? Now his sister is asking that in Delhi it is so hot. So don't you want to go to some cool place? Yes, definitely. Instead of going to Shimla, we can go somewhere else. He says that, of course, I also want to go away from this deadly heat of Delhi, but not to Shimla. Let's go to somewhere else. Okay, let's go to Jim Corbett National Park. Yes, that's a good idea. Let's talk to Dad. Come on, let's go. So they mutually agreed to go to Jim Corbett National Park, and then they went to talk to their dads, so that their dad may take them to the same place. That is all about chapter 5. Thank you.